Hello and welcome to Q&A with CNA. I'm Kyle Schwartz and my guest today is Jennifer Parmenter, and we're going to be talking about your position, but first of all, let's get a little background from you. I think it's really cool that you went here to Alliance. Your kids went here. Tell us about yourself.
I did. I went to Alliance. I started in Alliance in 4th grade, graduated from here, then began my work at child and adolescent, and then soon after that we had the care teams and school-based therapists, so I got to do quite a bit of work in the elementary schools, some in the middle school here, so yeah, so this is my home.
Yeah, that's really exciting. And you had 2 kids.
Yes, both my kids graduated from here, so, and actually my cousin Sean is now the vice principal, right?
Oh, Sean Fontaine is your
Yes,
cousin?
yeah, we're family. Yeah, we love Alliance. So.
All right, I guess you do.
Yep.
All right, well, tell us about your role currently at Child and Adolescent.
So right now I am a program manager and supervisor for the MST program, which stands for Multisystemic Therapy.
And let's talk about what that is. What is multisystemic therapy?
It's really been around, I believe, for quite a while. It's in a lot of different states in the United States. It's also in another, I think, a few countries too. So very well research-based, evidence-based. So with our program, typically we get the referrals from either probation, children's services. Somebody can do a self-referral too. The kids usually are just struggling in home, maybe with truancy, you know, acting out behaviors in the community, maybe at risk of, you know, going to the attention center, have been there. And so really our job is to come in a very intense way and work primarily with the parents and caregivers on what we need to do to try to help this family bring healing, bring hope, and become more stable so that, you know, a lot of people are struggling right now. Things are just really hard on families everywhere, but to try to bring that stability back into the family so that the the family can stay together instead of locking kids up, going into residential treatment centers, going into foster care. We know that how important parents are in the lives of children, so trying to stabilize all that so they can stay together.
Okay, so what you do is actually different than traditional, like, office or school therapy. So
yes, so we would go into the home. Usually it's about 3 times a week, and again that primary focus is going to be with the parent. So it's the therapist working with the parent on identifying what are the problems, what's got us here, and then what are all the different things that we can have happen, either bringing in natural supports, making sure that, let's say, the teenager is linked to some pro-social kinds of activities within the community or in the school, bringing in the school as a huge piece. We know how important school is. So really working with all those different people in the ecology of this teenager to make sure we pull in all the parts that could help stabilize the family. So it's a very short-term model. Outpatient therapy sometimes can seem like it can go on for a while. When I did school-based work, sometimes I'd have kids for several years.
But you had them for short periods of time. This sounds really intense. If you're going into the home 3 days a week.
Yes, and it's like a really 4 or 5 month model. So really at that 4-month mark, typically, you know, we're starting to wrap up, and if the family needs connected to other services, we make sure those links are made, or maybe things are at a place where, you know, we can be done and there doesn't have to be any other help at that time. So yes, a very intense program.
Okay, and what counties does this cover?
So we're huge in Stark County. We do a lot of work with probation, specifically there, but also we're in Wayne County, Holmes County, and Medina.
Wow. That's a big area.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you also oversee the multi-system therapy problem sexual behavioral. What is that? So
mostly that's for, you know, kids. We serve, usually it's 12 to 18. So it's going to be, you know, a teen that falls into that age group where there's just been some type of inappropriate sexual conduct that has taken place that typically most times has brought about charges of some kind. So it's more coming in, doing some education, again, providing all those things that are protective factors, making sure people are safe, homes are safe, but providing treatment for that particular youth that has acted out sexually. Because sometimes, not always, it is a matter of educating people and just providing those boundaries and things that need to take place for that to get better.
How many years have you been doing this?
Well, multisystemic therapy is brand new to me, Miss Kyle. I have just finished my training. I am still in training, so we hope I didn't say anything that's not, good to the model. But I've been in the field for about 28 years.
Right. Okay.
So, but multisystemic therapy, when I came back to child and adolescent after working in Portage County, just 2 months.
Wow.
But it's a lot of training, and we have consultants and experts, and so really I was thinking the other day, like the show House, the medical, everyone's at a table where, so there's all these people and pieces that, like, for this family are really always meeting.
It's a team effort.
Yes, with the therapist. It's in the home, but the other therapist, myself as a supervisor, the consultant, the expert, we're always meeting to see what are we missing, what else do we need to do to give hope and provide healing for the family.
Okay. Well, what do you enjoy most about your job?
I love working with people. I love not knowing what's going to happen from day to day and just figuring it out is probably how I live. So.
All right. Well, was there anything else that you wanted to add to that?
No, well, just that we need folks.
Okay. You need more therapists.
Yes. We need more therapists. And people that are really interested in home-based work. This model is all home-based, and I love home-based work. So you really got to be cut out for that style. But it's so exciting. I think it's the best way to learn families and to connect with people, which we know is what's most important.
So before people apply, you have to have some kind of degree, a specialty?
Yes, you need to have a master's in counseling or social work, and then you also be licensed in the field. But we'd be more than happy to, call child and adolescents, see if this is a good fit for you. And if there are families that might hear this or parents and you think this is the model that you'd be open to, you can call us too, and then we just kind of see if it would be a good fit for people.
Okay, and what's your phone number?
Well, that is 330-454-7917.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us today and sharing all that's going on with you and your new job.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. And thank you for watching Q&A with CNA. I'm Kyle Schwartz.